You almost never speak to us of love. You mention the word love from time to time, but yet the word love is a dominant word in our cultural experience. How do you see mankind in general in relation to this label that we use as love?
Mankind in general is confused about what it is and uses it as a form of control rather than experiencing the joy of what it really is. Love is a positive emotion. It is one of the more extreme positive emotions. When you love another, you are focused upon that which you like in another, and your inner being is offering you positive emotion, telling you that you are in harmony, that what you are speaking, thinking, or acting is in harmony with what you are wanting. The mother who is angry at the little one for spilling something upon the carpet, who is angrily picking the little one up and saying, "I love you," but is not saying what is in that moment, for you cannot feel negative and positive emotion at the same time. Now, of course, what the mother is saying is that there is nothing that you could do that would make me withdraw my love from you, for I am wanting to love you. But we say love is not that sort of thing. Love is an emotion of the moment. All emotions come forth in the moment. Hear this. They come forth in the moment in response to what you are thinking or what you are speaking or what you are doing. As you focus upon what you are wanting, by law of attraction you will see more and more and more. So often, as physical beings, you are looking for love from others. And when you do not find it, you think it is your deficiency. It is not your deficiency, my friends. It is the deficiency of the other. For it is their ability to see what they like which brings forth the feeling of love within them. Mm-hmm. And if they do not see it in you, it is not your flaw, it is not your lack, it is theirs, you see.
Mm-hmm. Abraham, why do some people cling to painful relationships, and is there any point of pain at which you would advise a person to seek a separation from the negative relationship?
Whenever there is pain, we would advise a separation from the pain. That does not mean you must separate yourself from the relationship. It means you must separate yourself from the thought that is bringing forth the pain. Mm-hmm. If the pain is coming forth because another is physically abusing or because they are verbally abusing, then perhaps physical separation is the only answer. But if it is coming about because of your remembering of what was said, then we would encourage you to simply give more thought to what you are wanting, and you will find in very short order that you have brought about a great change in the relationship. Mm-hmm. Some cling to that which is painful because they have not taken the time to identify more than one intention, or because they do not understand that they have the ability to attract that which they want through the power of their thought and word. Mm-hmm. So many feel vulnerable or victim, and it is not that way, for all comes to you by your invitation of thought. When we say they are not clear about all their intentions, we mean sometimes one wants companionship so much that they will say, "I do not really care who it is, I'm just wanting someone." And in the beginning, that someone is satisfying because that someone satisfies their one and only intention, which is to be with someone. Right. But as they are with that someone, and that is now no longer a need, now they are looking for something else, but they know not what. In closing, we would say to you, if you are wanting to be the deliberate creator of your life experience, to look around every day for those things that you want to be, or do, or have. And then take time in every day, 10 or 15 minutes is enough, where you can go to a quiet place and think about those things, putting them together in different combinations, just as a chef would mix together ingredients in a kitchen. And as you bring forth clear image of what you are wanting, your inner being will add the power of the universe. And so as you come out of it saying, "I have a very good idea of what I am wanting," you will have launched that creation, and then your work is to look for evidence of it appearing in your life everywhere you go. And as the evidence is near you, Your inner being will signal you as to that as well, for you will receive powerful positive emotion when you are near that which is in harmony with what you are wanting. It is with great appreciation that we have interacted here upon this recording. We've appreciated your questions very much. And it is our knowing that for all who seek answers regarding creation, regarding deliberate creation, regarding co-creation, they will find their answers here if they are looking for them. There is great love here for you.
Thank you.
We are complete.
And this concludes Relationships and Agreements. This is Jerry, and I'd like to add a tag here. Since this Abraham material was originally received, Esther and I have been presenting Abraham-Hicks Art of Allowing workshops to from 40 to 60 cities a year. And from the materials received during these workshops, we've produced over 500 cassettes, CDs, workshop videos, and books, as well as a 365-day planning calendar and study group workbook. If you'd like to receive a complimentary copy of our quarterly journal and compendium of available publications, or more information regarding reserving your space at one of our interactive workshops, please call 755-2299, area code 830, or write to Abraham Hicks Publications at Post Office Box 690070, San Antonio, Texas, and the zip code is 78269. Also, for an immediate overview of our works, visit our interactive website at www.abraham-hicks.com. That's www.abraham with a hyphen Hicks, HICKS.com.
Good morning.
Morning.
We are pleased to take this opportunity to visit upon this most important subject of addictions. As always, we seek the beginning place of the subject. This particular subject is one that is of great concern to many. There are primarily two segments of physical beings who will be hearing this recording. Those who are themselves feeling an addiction towards something, and those who know others who have an addiction towards something.
Right.
It is our intent to discuss here fully this subject, that either of those categories of listeners will find satisfaction as they are hearing. For whether you are the one who is experiencing that which you term addiction, or whether you are intimately involved or concerned with one, it is our wanting that there will be value here for you. You are the creator of your experience. There is not another who creates in your experience. And while those are very difficult words for most of you to hear, we must speak them, for until you are understanding that, you will have no deliberate control of your life experience. You will be literally controlled by others, or even by your own thoughts, as well as some of these substances that are concerning you. Everything that is part of your experience right now is as a result of the thoughts that you have thought prior to this time. And in like manner, that which you are thinking today is prepaving, creating that which you will be experiencing in the time that is your future. As you give thought, you begin to invite. As you speak words, you continue the invitation, and as you take action, you bring much fully into your experience. Your thoughts and your words and your actions all are inviters into your experience. Your thoughts are powerful, your words are even more powerful, and your action is more powerful still. And so it is not a wonder that as you have taken action that is in harmony with words and thoughts that have been offered, an action regarding some substance that now you are no longer wanting to have or be a part of your experience. It is not a wonder to us that you are now finding difficulty in stopping that action. You are, as physical beings, habit-forming, habit-seeking beings. You form these habits very easily. That is not necessarily bad, for you have habits of speech, habits of thought, habits of action, and many of those habits save you time. for it would be rather time-consuming for you to have to rethink everything from beginning place every time you started upon a subject. Let us talk about what a habit is, or what an addiction is. If you thought a thought when you were very young, and through the power of that thought, you began attracting the subject of that thought unto you, you would say, indeed, it is just as they have said it is. In other words, by the law of attraction, which is the most powerful law in the universe, as you have given thought, you have attracted the subject of that thought, and then you say, indeed, it is so. As you continue to think that thought and continue to attract validation, that thought becomes a belief. And so we may say, a belief is nothing more than a thought that you have kept thinking. Eventually, if you have thought a thought long enough, that belief becomes very difficult for you to release. It takes very obvious, very dramatic, usually, evidence, usually by great influence of another, to assist you in changing that belief or in altering or stopping those habitual thoughts. When you have interacted in action for a very long time, that action becomes habitual also. It is very difficult for you to release your action, just as it is very difficult for you to change your thoughts. Ordinarily, it does not occur without some sort of influence from another. No matter what it is you are wanting to do or have or be, no matter what it is you are wanting to create, whether it is something you are wanting to change in your life, whether it is something new that you are wanting to create, if you can understand what we are about to offer here, you will find yourself easily led to joyful action. As we have observed physical man today, and as we see those who have addictions, we see that with the majority of the treatment programs, with the majority of those who find themselves behaving or acting in a way that they no longer want to, there is very little success in releasing this action. Most of those who are, as they call themselves, addicted, feel as if they are not strong enough to make their own decisions. They say, I do not want this, but I cannot stop myself. And so what we are about to offer here is the key.